And welcome back to Let's Play Tales of Vesperia. Last time we did a bunch more side quests, and this time we're finally getting back on track, going to the blade drifts of Zopheir.
Oh, it's cold, cold, cold. So cold, 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 cold.
So, what are you gonna do with the air, Krene?
I'm going to use the energy to make an air converter.
An air converter?
My plan is to efficiently convert the air into matter, decreasing the overall amount of air. But for that, it's ideal to have the converter use energy similar to both air and matter.
How's that energy different from air?
Elementally separated air transitions into matter in stages and eventually becomes stable. I'm going to stop its transition between the two states and develop a converter formula.
So it won't be air or matter?
It's a state that's closer to matter than to air, but it's still not quite matter. We call it mana.
Mana.
It actually has a really long, complicated name, but mana's good enough. But it'll still be less stable than actual matter, so we'll need something to act as a core.
The Epithea.
And a lot of air and Estelle's power to recombine the formula.
Using my power without the control formula will unbalance the air. It'll just flood out again.
But we can't just sit here and ignore that thing. And
Yeah?
it's a bet I'm willing to take.
I guess I should be the one trying to stop you, but I'm game to get in on this bet too.
The theory is correct. It'll be okay. So let's go to the air, Krene.
It's freezing. Think there's a cabin or something where we can get out of the cold?
I don't think anyone would build a cabin on top of a sheet of ice.
If we just had some fire. Oh yeah, Rita. Use your magic to give us some fire, would you?
What am I, a walking matchbox? And besides, using it on you would be a waste of air.
What's the big deal? Weren't you just using it over and over again just a little while ago?
That was to defeat enemies. What would you want me to set on fire anyway? You've got a pretty muscular body.
Huh? Well, I mean, with the guilds and the knights and all, it's a lot of work.
Doesn't look like there's enough fat to burn very well.
That's too bad.
Huh? Hey!
Wow. But in any case, something I should address as we're walking back over to the air Krene is that a new enemy over there, the guy on the left? I don't remember seeing that before. Anyway, last time we ran to a cutscene with Jaeger's two associates, and the cutscene seemed weirdly out of place to me. Well, apparently it just is weirdly out of place because I googled it, and apparently that quest is... oh. I tell you, thinking of a converter for air, you're quite the thinker. That's our genius mage girl, Rita. Yep. Well, I had a hint to go off of. Come to think of it, you did say you'd investigated Zout, didn't you? Despite its amazing size, it wasn't running off of air, even though it was a barrier blastia to protect the entire world. A barrier blastia? Oh yeah, they were protecting the world from the Artifagos. Seems that Alexei thought it was some sort of weapon, but that was a fatal error on his part. But the runaway air that was the cause for the Artifagos awakening, wasn't it? So that's why they would use a barrier running on power other than air. But then what sort of power was it using? The children of the full moon, perhaps? It was actually energy taken straight from them. Inside the giant core, it continued the power of Zaude as a virtually perpetual formula. Most likely the energy was taken in exchange for their lives. The light of life was distinguished from the children of the full moon. So that's what Mjolnir's legend meant. According to Duke, they did it of their own free will. They wanted to save the world. They sacrificed themselves to the world. The children of the full moon were protecting us this entire time. I'm getting battled, so I can talk about this. Apparently that cutscene, despite assuming like they were talking that, Jaeger, like, present tense, apparently that is actually only viewable after Jaeger dies, for some reason. after Zaude. I'm not sure why exactly. It feels like it was written badly, because they were basically like, oh, that doesn't sound like something Jaeger would do, we gotta look into what's going on, kind of an attitude. It's like, well, he's dead, so he's not really capable of doing anything anymore. But to me, the weird part was just that, the whole weird sort of not out of context, but like the tense was wrong for that scene, it felt like. But in any case, we actually can do the secret boss fight with Gauch and Drot. I don't know how to say that. We're not going to do that right now because I actually went off screen to do some scouting, and they're actually level 60 each. So yeah, we're actually gonna put that off for now. Full warning, I do plan to probably go back and show that at some point, but not anytime soon because I don't want to go to a place where I'm probably gonna die. Yeah, I don't know if it was just me being nitpicky about grammar, but yeah, to me it just felt like they were talking about things that didn't really make sense. Like, not the scene with like the orphanage owner, like that didn't pose any problems, but the scene afterwards with the party just talking about Jaeger afterwards, it just felt weird, like they're talking about him like he was still alive. But again, that might just be me. I forgot to put Estelle in the party, so, and I also forgot to equip special, so, whoops. Gonna have to wait a little bit to show off those mystic arts. We have everyone's, I think. We got Carol's, we got Raven's, we got Rita's, Yuri's.
Guess we're done.
Yeah, the only one we're missing is a character who's not even in the game, technically.
Who the hell thought it'd be a good idea to make sorbet in this freezing weather?
It's so cold. My teeth are chattering. Too much to eat.
I think sorbet can be delicious, even in the cold.
So it was you!
I was just expressing my opinion. I never said it was me.
Judith, you're all right eating sorbet dressed like that?
If you get an upset stomach, Judy, I'll give you a massage.
That's hardly something you should be saying with your purple lips and your runny nose.
Rita, can you cast spells like that?
Probably not. My teeth are chattering too much.
And my hands are too stiff to hold my weapons.
Eating sorbet in a frigid, cold field of snow. This is not fun.
Yeah, that's not a good idea. Okay, this is interesting. Huh. That is not what I expected to happen, for sure. I hit it from the back, and yet it moved in that same direction. That looked incredibly weird. Hey, at least, you know, the environment is a little bit different, unless I just completely ran by that the first time, which is still a possibility. All divides do something that I don't like, so I don't actually keep track of what they do. I'm kind of hugging the wall on purpose, so I don't actually trigger a cutscene near the air Krene. I am intentionally stepping around it.
Oh, incandescent locust, annihilate the foe before me.
But yeah, like some people do like eat ice cream in the winter, and it's like, that doesn't make sense. It's like, why? Is it cold enough? I forgot to equip the skill again, it just occurred to me. But yeah, I tried to fight and it did not go well, so we're saving that for later. Apparently also that secret boss is also known for having a unique weapon or two that are actually possible to steal. And apparently that's why people classify the Collector's Book as missable mostly, just for those stealable weapons from those two. They apparently only need to steal one of their weapons, and you can craft the other one through that. Is what I was reading, at least.
Hey, you see what I did there?
Oh, I totally took out the wrong end. These are actually things we haven't seen before. Penguinists. That's an odd name for an enemy.
Get out of here!
And they're flying, so it doesn't work. Oh yeah, Rita died. I kind of was not paying attention, apparently. Oh well. Use life bottle. He's actually using it. It just didn't even occur to me that we don't really have any healers except, well, me. I just don't play the healer, like, ever in RPGs. Like, action RPGs, I should clarify. Oh, look, she's Tidal Wave. When did she learn that? I seriously don't know when she learned Tidal Wave. Shows how much attention I pay when level grinding, apparently.
Guess we're done.
But hey, we have Tidal Wave, so we can do the thing. We can actually really break the game if we so desired. When it comes to grade, we can actually get a ridiculous amount of grade using Tidal Wave, apparently. That's the recommended strat, at least. I'm gonna switch into Estelle, because I'm not doing a good job as healing. Maybe I should play Repeat. Haven't played Repeat in a while. So we have the minimal damage skills, right? Yeah, minimum damage. So if you equip this, you do 1 damage. If you set everyone to not do anything, then it won't hurt the enemy. You want things that reduce... Is there anything that reduces TP usage? There's stuff that increases TP, but is there anything that actually reduces the amount of TP used? I actually don't know for sure if that is even a thing that exists. So you also want anything that increases overlimit, I think. Yeah, you want anything that would increase the length of overlimit, and there are definitely things like that. And I'm trying to figure out which one is. Oh yeah, overlimit boost. That's self-explanatory. So yeah, when you have basically a lot of TP, you have overlimit boost, you have minimum damage, you can just kind of spam Tidal Wave and just do 1 damage per attack. And by doing this, you basically can just completely destroy an enemy very slowly. But this actually does boost your combo, so you can just rack up like an infinite combo basically, as long as you have TP. I wonder if you can just rig it so you basically have somebody using TP items constantly. Yeah, I wonder if that's a thing, if you can just have them using TP items to just so you can just keep using it. That's something to really think about. I've never tried this. I don't think I will do any grade farming unless I want to before doing a New Game Plus run. But yeah, just something to mention.
That monster's not gonna show up again, right?
If it does, you'll beat it up for us just like the last time, right?
You're mean.
Okay, I'm ready. Estelle, come over here. Now, I'll release the control formula. Once I do that, the air Krene will react to you and produce more air. I want you to recompose the air formula into a stable formula closer to mana.
I don't understand.
Yeah. Okay. The water element is strong here, so imagine flowing water and let your body flow with the air. The theory behind materializing air is the same as performing magic. If Estelle can recompose the air into a state close to mana, then I should be able to guide the air into the Cyanoceal.
Can we do anything?
No. Go take a nap or something.
We'd freeze to death if we took a nap here.
We can use the conversion formula we found in Zaude.
That was for substituting life for air. Your life! You can't do that.
But if this fails, then we'll all be swallowed up by a flood of air. We'll be dead anyway, right?
We're all risking our lives. Let us help.
All right. I'll use your life energy to guide the air into the Cyanoceal. If we do that, I think Estelle will understand the flow of the air without interference from me.
All right, everyone, let's do this.
Sure. Why not?
Ready, Estelle? Here we go. Everyone, come over here.
Go ahead.
Try and synchronize yourself with my formula. There, that's good.
Okay, apparently we have a mini game. Air conducted by Rita will flow from right to left on the top line in color. Press A, B. Is this a rhythm game? This is totally a rhythm game. Fine, I can do this. I'm good at rhythm. Okay, that's actually kind of fast. I play a lot of rhythm games in my spare time. The current one I've been working on a lot is Hatsune Miku Project D for Future Tone, which is a mouthful. I'm trying to do like hard perfect clears, and I've actually uploaded some in the past, and also extreme perfect clears. So if one is interested in that, I have uploaded some, but I can't upload a ton more because, quite frankly, all the songs I'm good at are like really bad when it comes to copyright from Sega or the actual publisher of the song. So yeah, that's kind of limited in what I can upload, unfortunately. But yeah, rhythm games are fun to me. This is really easy, by the way.
The air is collecting in the Cyanoceal. The formula is working. The force field is stable. It's gonna be okay.
What happened?
Did it not work?
No, it's still under control, but what is this? A formula for reshaping the Apatheia. It's reformulating itself.
That voice. Bellius?
Judith? Yes, it is I, Bellius. Or rather, I was once Bellius, but no more.
What's going on here?
Could the will of Bellius trapped in the Apatheia have... Amazing.
I feel the waters of the world at my command. I am the ruler of the waters.
Okay, so did it work?
It's gone way beyond working. I never thought it would gain a will of its own.
Humans? What creature am I? Though no longer Bellius the Intellicheia, you have granted life to me. I ask that you give me a name.
A being that controls the essence of a material. Maybe you're a spirit.
And so my name shall be...
The Splishy Splashy Watercolored Queen!
An ancient word for the ruler of the waters. How about Undine?
Undine. Henceforth, I shall be known as the spirit Undine. Ah, I feel the power swell within me. Such is the benefit of the air which you saw fit to gather for me.
It wasn't any cakewalk either.
Receive this now as token of my thanks.
Undine, we need to get the world's air under control. Please lend us your power.
Very well. However, my powers alone will be insufficient.
Huh?
I control only the waters. You must gather those who rule the other elements as well.
The elements of earth, water, wind, and fire. We need at least 3 more.
We'll need help from the other Entelekea, won't we?
I doubt they'll turn into spirits just because we asked nicely.
There are very few Entelekea left. Pharaoh, Gusios.
And Baul.
Not Baul. He hasn't taken in enough air to create an apatheia. And on top of that, I won't allow it.
Undine, do you have any ideas?
The shining forest of Arialumen and Reloise, the root of the world. Your friend Baul should know the location of these places.
She disappeared.
No, she is here. I feel her.
It seems like the air Krene has quieted down too, even though we're not controlling Estelle's power.
Really? So, Undine is controlling Estelle's power?
You mean Estelle is really free?
Yes. Yes!
That's great, Estelle.
Well, things are sure taking a turn for the strange.
Yeah, I never would have dreamed any of this would happen. But we finally see the light at the end. Rita, you look happy.
So do you, Yuri.
There's no longer anything shackling Estelle. She can use her power without causing any harm to herself or unbalancing the air. So yeah, I'm happy.
Estelle's really free!
There's no guarantee she won't overdo things again, though.
We'll just watch her closely. If we don't, she might go back to healing people till she keels over.
Well, that is in development. I actually was aware there were 4 spirits, because looking at a side quest guide, it says, oh, 4 spirits, something about that. So I had a general idea what was going to happen. God, I hate how to say Undine and Undyne, however the hell you want to say it in this series. They can't make up their mind. I don't know if you heard it in that cutscene, I caught it. This is a recurring thing in this series that just always arcs the living crap out of people. You can never decide how to say that word. Okay, so let's do this, because we can.
Here I go. Divine judgment for an evil soul. Sacred penance. Rest in peace.
Okay, so it does damage and heals a lot of the party's health. It looked like it said the, what, 2800? I thought it looked like. That's a lot of damage. Also, I saw we accidentally healed this thing. But yeah, Yuri said Undine. Rita and, well, technically Bellius, I think both said Undine. But yeah, Yuri, I think said Undine, if I heard correctly. And that's a recurring thing in the series that they always have a ridiculous amount of trouble with.
That's the cry of victory.
Oh hey, that changed. So just repeat whimpering, like, whatever. SL's kind of part of the party, I guess. I mean, yeah, they can never make up their mind how to say Undine, Undyne. I always say Undyne. I don't know why.
I'm gonna go a little crazy here.
I think it's just my English side, because it's like if you look at how it's spelled, it looks like it should be Undyne. Because when you see D-I-N-E, the E at the end makes like dine, essentially, and undyne. Yeah, English is hard, even though that's not an English word. So that was a really silly thing to say. I remember also reading something about that we actually do have a side quest we can do right now, but I don't remember off the top of my head what the side quest actually is.
Estelle, that art you just did.
Yes, I know. I surprised myself too. I just kind of stuck attack magic and support magic together and that came out.
No, no, no. That was way more powerful than just kind of sticking them together.
Really?
That just shows how strong Estelle's grown.
Well, you're definitely a lot stronger than when I first met you.
Keep up the good work, Estelle.
Of course. You two do the same.
If I repeat, He's left out. Okay, sorry. We also still need to see repeats, actually. We still haven't. But yeah, I think...
Is Undine really here?
Yes. I can't really explain it, but she is here. I can sense it.
Well, she was created through Estelle, so maybe the two are connected. Very interesting.
Hey, save the research for later, okay?
I know. You don't have to...
What was that just now?
Isn't that where?
It came from the direction of Zaude.
The Adaphagos. No. Has Zaude stopped working?
Uh-oh. Do you think we might have done something to set this off?
That is the true catastrophe.
That thing does look like it could eat the whole world.
What are we supposed to do about something like that?
Hey Rita, Duke said the Adaphagos was born from air.
Huh?
So if the spirits convert air into matter, could we do something about the Adaphagos if we had enough spirits?
I don't know. I don't know. But I do think it's worth a try.
Let's try it, Yuri.
Then it's settled.
Baul! Yes, I see. Thank you. The servants of the Adaphagos are attacking a city, Nordopolica.
I guess we can't ignore something like that. Let's go.
Ooh! I'm gonna hurt that idiot who brought the Adaphagos back!
What could have happened at Zaude?
Those nut jobs probably fiddled with the thing too much and broke it.
Thanks to Alexei, Zaude's no longer functioning like it was meant to.
This guy just never learns, does he? Things are gonna have to hit bottom before he consider changing his ways.
But they see that thing about to eat the planet, right? Even an idiot would understand the situation.
I sure hope so.
And I guess next time that means we're heading to Nordopolica. So, thank you for watching. And I hope we cannot get on the airship here? Okay. I hope you join me next time for more Tales of Vesperia.